The great American housing boom is on. Well, that's according to a recent article in Forbes, who cites a couple of very interesting factors why there is a resurgence in U.S. housing right now in the heart of the pandemic. One of the reasons they show has to do with demographic trends. You know, according to the National Association of Realtors, the average first-time homeowner is 31 years old. And if you look at the average millennial right now, they're turning 32 years old. So one of the biggest demographic shifts our country has ever seen in terms of an increase in population, well, that millennial population is now turning 32 on average. That means more and more first-time home buyers. Now, not to mention, many of those millennials have been resistant in buying a home. They've stayed in apartments, and now after being locked up with stay-at-home orders, many of them have decided the 600 square foot apartment just simply isn't going to do, and now is the time to buy a home. Now, this demographic shift and this sociological shift due to the stay-at-home orders happens right at a time where home builders have not been able to keep up with demand. According to the Census Bureau, going back to 1959, the average number of homes being built per year is about 1.5 million. But guess what? If we look back over the last decade, from 2010 to 2020, home builders have averaged 900,000 housing starts. Not enough housing starts to meet this huge demand shift from millennials. Now, last but not least, we're seeing record low interest rates. And when it comes to housing affordability, you got to keep in mind three things affect affordability. Number one, what's the price of the home? Number two, what's the interest rate and what's that payment going to be? And number three, how much income does a borrower have? Well, income has been on the rise over the last 10 years. Interest rates are near an all-time low. So even though housing prices are a little bit higher, they're actually more affordable than almost any time in history, barring the mortgage meltdown period, where interest rates were low and housing prices were low. This is a great time to buy a home, according to the editors at Forbes. Hey, if you have any questions about buying a home, we believe that the mortgage process should be simple, low stress, and it should be fun. If you have any questions, we'd love to answer them. We're here, and we look forward to hearing from you.